So
like it.
13-year-old. 13-year-old Miara.
Say it again.
13. And let me tell you something. Like, she's 13. She got older brothers that you guys know, Sharif and Shakir. Shakir O'Neal didn't
Athletic
dunk.
family.
Yeah.
All play basketball.
But hear me out. Shakir didn't even dunk until he was 15. Sharif, the oldest
Shaq
one.
didn't dunk till he was a senior.
In high school.
Yeah.
And we got the 13-year-old Miara out here dunking at 13 years old on a 10-foot
Like a
rim,
baby girl.
doing
Hey.
her thing. Look at her go. And like Shakir being a good big brother, like, yo, that's 10 feet. You can't say nothing. That's up there. Like, shout out to her. That's crazy. That is crazy. But my question to you is, though, she posted a really dope IG post that was honoring Gigi, talking about, carrying on and, wanting to, do the same thing to uplift women's basketball and stuff like that. And it was a beautiful post. This is kind of on the Miara thing, but I want to hear from you when it comes to, like, the females and, like, how big of an impact Gigi has had, unfortunately, coming with her death.
Yeah.
But how exciting is that to you as a female, seeing that, a lot of the attention is going towards women's basketball from every level, not even just WNBA. You're seeing it in college, which I'm going to talk about Sabrina next, but I think that's dope.
Which rightfully so. Like, I make sure I attend at least one WNBA game every year.
To watch them, man.
There's actually, in the last few years, I've seen a lot of NBA players come and support. Like, D Wade actually is always at the games. I think I've seen Kobe at a couple games or whatever. They always come to the games or whatever. My little sister actually dances for the Sparks, so
shout out.
Now I go to even more games, but like I always made sure I went to at least one game. The games are fun games, like they're good, and then to see like now women dunking and
it's becoming
best
regular.
3-point shooters are females.
I've always said, look, and I'm not trying to kiss up. I've always said, anybody who knows me can attest to this. I've always said that girls have way better jump shots than dudes. I've always said this because they all of them, doesn't matter what's going on with whatever's going on, their mechanics.
Yeah.
Every single female basketball hooper that can shoot, the mechanics are always on point. Girls got dope shots, but it's like you said, you're seeing a lot more, like dunking is becoming a little bit more real for a lot of these female hoopers, and that's dope.
Yeah. And then obviously the women just the WNBA just made a deal, and the women got raises.
Not enough, but it's a step.
It's a start. But obviously, in order to get them more money, we need to watch. We need to go to the games and support and buy the merch and buy all that stuff, because once the leagues are making more money, then the players are going to, because now the players actually get a percentage of the revenue too from the team on top of getting their salaries.
Man. But yeah, speaking of Lady Hoops, we're moving over to the Oregon phenom, Sabrina Ionesco. If you guys saw the memorial, she spoke in honor of Gigi and Kobe. But then a tweet came out about how crazy not just that day was for her, but the day before, because she did have a game that night.
She's still in college, guys.
That's what I'm saying. She's in college, and she had a game that same night. I'm gonna read you her itinerary of what happened that day. Now, Sunday at 4:30 p.m., she had practice at Stanford. For those who do not know, California Stanford is up north in California. And at 6:30 p.m., she flew all the way down to Los Angeles because the next day was Kobe and Gianna's tribute. So the next day at 11:15, he got specific. 11:15 a.m. She spoke, and she did a really good job with that. Following that memorial, she flew right back to the Bay at 1 p.m. And then they had a game at 7:20. She got to the arena by 4:32 p.m. And when she played,
what'd she do?
She went out there and became the first D1 female hooper to get 2K points. That's 2,000 people, not the video game. 2K points.
That's CK2K.
Right. 2,000 points, 1,000 assists, and 1,000 rebounds. But that's not all. She had her 26th triple-double that same night while getting that milestone. So my girl went out there, and if there's any definition of mama mentality, Sabrina showed that within those 2 days.
Yeah,
so shout out to her. That had to be mentioned, man.
They were number 1, but now they're number 3. The Pac-12.
Yeah, they're cleaning up in NCAA, women's NCAA.
UCLA, Oregon, Stanford, Arizona State, all of these teams are in the top 25 for women. That's half of their conference. So the Pac-12 itself is literally going to be the team did. I think somebody from the Pac-12 is going to end up winning, I believe, personally.
The odds
because
in their favor.
they're literally playing against some of the top teams every night. So, like, for her to do this and be such a great player, and her team, number 3 in the nation right now, like, I mean, like.
Shout out to her, man.
Shout out to all the women playing in that Pac-12 because that is a really. I've never heard of a conference where literally everybody's good.
If you guys haven't already, Britt did a video talking about Caruso madness and everything that happened with the Zion versus LeBron game. But the hidden gem that came from this game was what I'm calling Licorice Gate. Now, I'm not going to call it Red Vine, nor will I call it Twizzlers. I'm going to leave that for y'all, and I'm going to leave it for Britt.
It's definitely not a Twizzler. That's licorice. That's a Red Vine.
It was a Red Vine, but yeah, look, it is a whole controversy, but we saw a video of LeBron being handed. We don't know who the lady is, but LeBron was handed these Red Vines from a blatant Red Vine box. Eating the Red Vines on the bench.
He got a sponsorship for sure.
He has to get that sponsorship. And you know, the Red Vines over there like hype that they just got free promotion. On TNT, Shaq called the Red Vines the obvious blatant Red Vines Twizzlers and said that it's a black thing for us to call all Red Vines or licorice Twizzlers. Dwayne Wade,
I feel like we call him licorice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was watching, I'm like, oh no, Shaq, it just sounds like you made a mistake. You trying to bring us into this. And Dwayne Wade, when he responded.
Not all black people do that.
Everyone, our aunts, uncles, but also a lot of my family from the Caribbean, so maybe that's just, over there, just licorice, whatever. But Brit's concurring too. So, but from what I know, everyone called it licorice. Outside of that, you knew the difference between the two. But the debate went on. We had tweets from everyone saying like, yo, it's licorice, it's Red Vines, not Twizzlers. It's Twizzlers, not Red Vines.
What y'all think? What is it?
So we need to know the debate in the chat. Settle the debate in the chat. So I said licorice. You're seeming to agree with that, but
I would
know
say
the blatant
licorice.
Difference between the two?
When I was little, I used to call it liquish.
I think everyone did, because that's a hard word to say.
Yeah, that's a hard word, and I can't spell it. Don't even ask me how to spell licorice.
The Astros. They're getting booed, all right? Nobody's happy with it. I still can't believe they still have that. They still got their World Series, man. I don't even watch baseball.
I'm still so mad about it. And then they were saying that they don't care about the booing.
That's what I was going to say. So specifically, Altuve was the one that got the majority of the boos. He also, there was a loose ball that went and touched his foot, got him on the foot. But he then did say exactly like you said right after. He said, you know what, boos? I ain't hear no boos. What boos you talking about? So does it infuriate you more that they're getting what they deserve in all these boos, but then they have the nerve to try to downplay it? Or is it just something that we going to have to deal with? I can't believe they still have their title. I cannot believe they still got their title. That's
even
crazy.
If you don't want to give it to the Dodgers, it should be vacant.
Vacant.
If Reggie Bush
thank you. I was just going to say, yes.
Don't try to say you were going to do a Brit's take.
No, Reggie is my guy. I was just about to say, if you're going to do my boy Reggie like that in the NCAA, MLB, take some notes.